Hey guys, Old Beater Cars Workshop. Thought I would come in and talk to you guys a little bit and see who wants to come in and chat. Hi George. How you doing? Oh, I'm just working on a little Mustang, a little 65 or I think 65 or 64 Mustang. It was the monogram 124 scale. So just I have no chassis for it, so I'm just building one. Took a out of parts box. So it's actually for a friend of mine. He wants want one. So what are you doing? Hey Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, I wanted to set up the hangout of this version, but I don't know how to set it up yet. But that's something I like to do with people. So yeah, I had already 3 shots already. So my company had said to me to if I don't get my shots, then I get fired. So yep. Well, I'm on things. I'm working 4 days a week, 10-hour shift. So tomorrow night I go on nights, right? So then I go on doing that. So yeah, it's we got quite a bit of snow up in the mountains. It's about 6 feet snow up in the valley down here is about a foot. Uh, Probably no snow tonight. It's actually kind of mild. It's about 4 degrees or something like that. Did you guys get your shots already, or you're just going on the fly and just getting the virus over and done with? Well, you live up in the woods, don't you, George? Like, I mean, you live in Tennessee, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's a strange virus, right? I don't know. So, is there any questions you guys want to ask, or just want to shoot the breeze? Yeah, I'm still doing the orchard for the moment right now. So I've been thinking about selling because I'm getting tired of farming. I've been doing the orchard for this is actually going on my 29th year. So been juggling the orchard and working high department for years and years, right? So it's going to be one or the other because I'm not getting younger, right? So I'm probably going to be well. I have a side business too. I do dump trucking and landscaping on the side. So uh, eventually, I have to drop the orchard life and just do what I want to do in life, right? Because it just get to be too much stress. Yeah, no kidding. So you got chickens and animals at your place, right, George? Are they layers or what? Hmm. Yeah, you got to put proper fencing on top and everything because the hawks come in and other vermin come in and they attack everything, right? Skunks are really bad. We used to have chickens too at one time. We had about 300 chickens at one time. I remember my dad screwed up pretty bad one time, and with about 50-50, with 50 roosters and about 50 chickens, and we ate a lot of chicken that year. So better to get unisexed chicks, eh? Yeah. Well, my parents used to sell the eggs at that time years ago for about I don't know, 250 a dozen. So oh yeah, interesting. So what are you doing in the shop there, George? I see you doing different projects. Yeah, they usually get caught. We used to have them. My dad many years ago he built a rolling pen, had four wheels on it, and used to put them down in the orchard, and then uh, it goes. It was like a rolling pen. You push it every so often, and we just they mowed down the grass, and everything was quite good. And we had goats too at one time too, so the same idea worked for the goats too. Is that possible to convert it? TBI to carburation. Hmm. Looks like we lost Jeff. Yeah, some people, yeah. Yeah, so is that quite the process of converting that to TBI, or like, did you have to reprogram the computer, or you don't know about that? Hi there, Mr. White. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I didn't recognize your name, Mr. Rambler. It's been such a long time since I've talked to you guys. Kind of missed doing the hangouts, right? It's been cold. We've had about almost like 3 weeks of -20 here, so now it's warming up. It's actually about +5 Celsius, so that's around maybe 34 Fahrenheit, roughly. So sometimes it gets to be about even -40 and -40 Fahrenheit. It gets to be that way sometimes here. Oh, I see. No problem. Yeah, well, it's a learning process, right? Because I tried doing because a little like there's three little emblems on the side on the screen here, right? I tried going through that, and it seems to me that the little uh, webcam selection is the best to do the live stream. The other stuff is just too much mumbo jumbo and too techy, right? But once you have over 1,000 subscribers, it's a piece of cake, right? So you guys know about my other channel, right? A couple of different channels. One's called My Orchard Videos, which is strictly about orchard stuff, and another channel is called George's Dump Trucking Excavating Vlogs. Yeah, it's a piece of cake. We're used to talking. We used to do model stuff on video anyway, so it's not a big deal, right? Yep. I got well, I have a side business, right? I have a dump truck and excavator. I'm just buying a mini excavator right now from China. Come Should be coming in about 30, 40 days. I got a backhoe and skid steer and all that stuff. So it's all about making some extra money, right? Plan to buy a tandem or a triaxle dump truck this year. So I'm kind of so used to running them at work already, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, you know, Rusty Glove Box is subscribed to me too. You guys all know. You guys all know Rusty. Yeah, he's a good guy. So, so what are you working on your like? What are you working on, Tom? Yeah, that Studebaker's pretty sweet. By the time Rusty's done with that car, it's gonna be a new car again. Oh yeah, yeah, I like that. I really like that video. It's really cool. Yeah, right now I'm working on this one here, Tom. I think it's a 64 or 65 Mustang. It was a monogram kit, but I got no damn chassis with it, so I had to scab on their chassis. So, but I don't have a floor pan because that one has a floor pan, so I had to modify that. So, in the process of chopping uh, this one, I'm just kind of taking the blade and you know ripping it out. So, kind of trying to not do so many hardcore modifications anymore. Models are very expensive, right? Are any of your guys doing any kind of 3D printing? Yeah, well, I was gonna buy a truck kit off eBay, and it was like, I remember like a couple of years ago, they were even 3, 4 years ago, they were like, you know, $30, $40, and now they're like over 100. Let's forget it. Too expensive. Yeah. One of my cousins, he's a computer geek, right? And he built me the engine for the '57 Chevy, that straight six I have in it, and that was a 3D printed engine. But I don't know, it's just too much technical stuff, right? So I guess the old school in me will be in that group forever because I mean it's just so easy to just build a model and or buy 3D printed parts in general, but to buy a 3D printer is kind of very expensive. You want technical. At my job, we got these iPads for doing all the pre-inspections and chip inspections on the trucks and routes, and I had about 20 of them. And I had to train. I had to train. Actually, I had to get trained first in the company, and then I had to train the other guys, and that was a real headache. So other guys, I mean, it's kind of hard to get that new learning curve for this new technology, right? So it was quite the thing. Oh yeah, the engine did come out really well, and well, my cousin had scaled it down to 112 scale, and it came out really, really good. But it's just the block, and basically I had to modify the rest of it. Had to make the intake and the exhaust, and had basically I casted parts from the original 112 scale, 57 Chevy, the bell housing and transmission, to cast them, and timing cover and other stuff I had to modify it for the straight six. But it worked out really good. I'm really happy the way it turned out. Nice talking to you, George. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, would you buy the 3D parts? 3D parts from Tom? Do you cast very many of your own parts, Tom? Yeah, I've heard of them. I think Sheldon Roth or something. He was talking about he had bought some stuff from Shapeways too. Yeah, well, casting is very affordable compared to some of the 3D printed stuff, right? So actually, I think after watching Sheldon Roth's videos, when back when, that kind of got me into casting parts like everyone else, right? Have you got into the doing any kind of machining or custom work, like lathe or sander or drill or milling machine? Yeah, well, you want to play, you gotta pay, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I like to get printed, like different kind of trucks and stuff or whatever, and you know, be nice to do that, but it just gets expensive. So, oh yeah, that's good. Good to have friends that way. Need to have good friends in the model building community. It helps out. Yeah, we remember when back when. I don't know if you know, but when back when, uh, like I don't know, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, used to be the Google Hangouts, and all sorts of guys in there talking and sharing stuff about model community. And now, everyone. Some people do the live stream or do different kind of hangout, but it's just not as hardcore as it used to be. But I see there's a lot of newcomers, so it's really good. So how long you been model building, Tom? Yeah, that's roughly when I got into it too, roughly. But I've been model building, same thing from young age, right? So quite often when I was a kid, I wanted to build models, and my dad started pulling by the ear to get the hell out in the orchard. So, but it's really, I think model building has really saved me from doing, the horrible things in life. So it's like it's like farming, work, you know, my cars and stuff like that, and then models, right? I know a lot of young folks turn to drugs and alcohol. You know how alcohol goes, right? So I think if the young folks like more get into a hobby like this, it probably save them. So it seems to me that a lot of the guys see on YouTube now are the guys that are my age and older get into the hobby. So I guess they're the only ones who can afford to buy models. Yeah, exactly. Are you a Facebook member, Tom? Yeah, there was a couple young guys out from Canada here that were and such. I haven't heard from anybody in a long time. I haven't seen very many young model builders lately. Probably better that way. Mm, I don't think so. Could very possibly might be subscribed to me. It's kind of funny. Like about 5 6 years ago, maybe even earlier than that, a guy would have less subscribers, right? And you're getting more attention to your videos, right? And now a guy has more subscribers and you get less attention, right? I don't know what. I guess it must be a lot more people in the model community, I guess. So okay, you'll have a look. I'll have to. write that down. Well, if he keeps if he keeps modeling and finds a nice girl and settles down, he'll be uh, on the correct route. Yeah, well, kids nowadays have everything at their fingertips to do beautiful work. So, have you been endorsed by any company yet, Tom? Has anybody contacted you about uh, like like demoing or any of their products or doing a review or something like that? Yeah, tell me about it. Hmm. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Thing like to talk to John Pohl. We know who John Pohl is, right? Talk to him, see how he got that hangout set up, and then hopefully we can do this a little bit differently next time. Have a different kind of hangout system where everyone can interact. Yeah, well, I enjoy the hobby too. I always have and I always will. Although I've had family members tease me about this, but just tend to ignore it. Yeah, I'll have to ask them. I talk to John quite frequently on Facebook. Would that be something? Would that be something that you might be interested in? I was gonna try to do a live stream from when I'm going down the road plowing snow, but unfortunately, my plow truck has a camera on me too, so I think it'd be kind of fun though. Well, yeah, well, I guess I'll have to come on a little bit earlier because I mean here it's 10 after, I mean 10 to 7 p.m. on the Pacific coast, right? So for you it's probably nine, probably getting close to 9 p.m. I guess I'd imagine, huh? Nights don't bother me either because usually my shift starts at 7 till 5 a.m. in the morning. So uh, kind of used to working nights, so drink lots of coffee. Yeah, likewise. All right, Tom. Well, if I can set the hangouts for next time, I'll invite you in and or whatever, and see if we get a bunch of guys to come on the next hangout. I like to do the hangout for sure, so that way everyone can interact. Anyways, nice talking to you. Thanks for coming in. See ya. And I'm going to end this here too. So.